I'll be going over question 6 from the week 2 worksheet. The first part of this question asks you to draw several molecular structures. The first one is methane. You don't have to use the three-dimensional notation, but it is good to familiarize yourself with the hash bonds, which mean into the page, and the wedged bonds, which indicate out of the page. Second one is water. HCl. NaCl, or sodium chloride. Ammonia. Acetic acid. Benzene. And cyclohexane. The next part of this question asks you to consider the polarity of these bonds. So you can use your periodic table trends, and if you know that fluorine is the most electronegative element, going up and to the right is more electronegative, and going down into the left, cesium is the least electronegative element. You can draw arrows indicating the regions of electron density. For water, for example, oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen, so we draw the arrows going towards the oxygen. Carbon and hydrogen have about the same electronegativity, so we draw no arrows on methane. For HCl, chlorine is more electronegative. For NaCl, chlorine is more electronegative. For ammonia, nitrogen is more electronegative. For acetic acid, oxygen is more electronegative. And here for cyclohexane and benzene, excuse me, carbons and hydrogens. So similar to with methane, there are no arrows because this molecule is essentially non-polar. The final part of this question asks you to consider solvents that you would use. In this case, you can use the rule of thumb like dissolves like. So a polar solvent should be used for a polar molecule, and a non-polar solvent should be used for a non-polar molecule. I asked you to use water and hexane as your solvents. This is hexane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hex. And so you can see this is all carbons and hydrogens. So this is a non-polar molecule. So you can use a non-polar solvent like hexane on any of the non-polar molecules. Benzene, methane, and cyclohexane would use hexane as a solvent. All of the polar molecules, all the ones with arrows, water, HCl, NaCl, ammonia, and acetic acid, all would use water as a solvent.